Sorry it's so dark. I'm going to get like a mile up the road or so here so I can get parked somewhere. I don't really want to be doing this and driving, and that's another issue that we're going to be talking about is driving. You guys, I've had so much going on in my life. I've had a lot going on in my life, and I took a break from YouTube. Family comes first. That's all I got to say. I'm not going to go into great detail about anything, but I had a family member in the hospital, and I'm going to be honest with you guys, it scared the shit out of me. Really and truly it did. I'm not going to say what family member, who or what happened, really. But all I know is it scared me. One thing I want to say, guys, if your loved ones, you've got to hold them close, because you never know what can happen or when it could happen or why it could happen. So that's the part where I'm talking about life in this vlog, live video, whatever we want to call it. It's going to be all over the place. I've been out of YouTube for so long, I don't even know how it works anymore, to be honest with you. Eric, Stardashians. And then when I get parked, I got something to show you guys. Whoa, that was not a cool car. Yeah, I'm a little on edge when it comes to driving because, well, something happened. And you all are going to get to see that here in just a minute. Well, it's dark outside, so I don't know how much of it you're going to get to see. But let me get parked. I kind of want to park away from people, but that's not going to happen. I didn't do a video on it. I didn't want to do a video on it. Let me get parked. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to park under a street light because where I'm at, it's actually kind of dark for an actual business area. So, okay, you are wrenched. I didn't know if you was or not. I think you was from the beginning, Eric. So, you guys, I'm okay. Definitely okay. But this was worse. I wonder if I can turn on a flashlight. Nope, can't do the flashlight. Let me see if I can get a light. You know, thank God I wasn't doing nothing. All I know is I was on my disc. Well, not going to talk about all that, but look. There's that. And then that. I did get that banged out quite a bit. My buddy took care of that. This wheel right here was bent in. I had to put a strut on it and get it aligned. This light was this light's new. It busted that side there. Um, so I mean, it looks better than it did. But we got some 16-year-old girl ran a red light. I had a green arrow to turn left, and she decided red light didn't mean shit to her, and poof, right into me. And I don't know if y'all can really tell or not, but it did pop these side airbags in the ceiling. And then the back seat, I did not know this. There's a bag in the seat. Go figure, right? So, yeah. Aaron, what's up? Well, here's the deal with that. I'm trying to get something out of the deal. Only problem is I don't want to be stuck owing on a car I can't drive. And then I would be stuck without a vehicle. And that would be a whole heap of problems because I live an hour away from work and I got to have something to get around in. But, you guys, I love my car. I really love my car. Hers went away on a tow truck. Mine, I came up the next day with my buddy. We put the donut spare on it so it rubbed less. And then I drove it home. That's a Toyota for you. There's Plane. Hey, Plane. But I'm okay. Car's okay. It's driving. I care less. I'm still going to drive it. So. But yeah, that's what happened last week. And then the week before, you know, I had family things going on. I need to get back to making you guys some videos. I need to get back into the YouTube thing, going and doing. You guys, I've met Womble. I've met Bomb City Dashing. That was a blast. Yeah, I know. I'm great. I'm fine. Like I said, Aaron, that happened last week. And you know, I was able to get parts and fix the suspension issues, and I've been driving the car since, so I'm great. When the accident happened, I got out of the car, and the girl was like, "What do I do?" I said, "Well, we're gonna have to call the cops, for one." And I said, "Number two," I said, "You had a red light." And she goes, "Oh, I didn't see the red light." She had a pit bull puppy in her lap. And the cops even said, "Hey," she said she didn't even see the red light. So who knew you already? Oh yeah, I've known you already. Yeah, I've known you already. Mel's like a fart in the wind. No, it's at Fault State. But the funny thing is, nobody got citations. There it is, Mel. There it is. Hey, Ma Dukes, how are you doing? I've got 4 of those comments out of Mel today. 4. Maybe 5. I lost count. So how's everybody else doing? mean, my life has been exciting, but not exciting. Um, it has been a cluster, to say the least. In a good mode. Okay, so you're in a you are in go mode. Okay, I was like, was you trying to say good mood or what? Oh yeah, you want to go get that done? That's money. You don't want to say no to money. Anybody that says no to money's got problems. Well, it depends on what kind of money. There's money I've said no to. You know, Uber wanting to send you 40 miles for like $10. Like, what the hell? Like, I don't know what y'all are smoking, but it can't be that good. It's Eric Dukes. Oh, Lord. Yeah, and then Mel would be turning on Uber up there in her area, and she'd be reading off some of her stuff to me, and it's like, yeah, I see that here too. It's nothing new. It's old news, not new news. So anybody else working the apps, how's everything going for you guys? We know Ma Dukes don't. Ma Dukes likes to watch some of our ugly faces like mine. Uber's on crack. I don't know. Yeah, I made a comment earlier. I picked up a Jack in the Box order and I called it Jack in the Crack. And it's like where the crackheads like to go late at night, so that's why I call it Jack in the Crack. Stop it, I'm not fugly. Hey, it just depends on the day. Some days I'm good looking, and some days I just roll out of bed and say, screw it, I don't care. Yep, Jack in the Crack. I mean, they like that too. I ain't gonna like anything they get their hands on. You are sunburnt on just that one side. You said you was trying to get some pigmentation to the other side to match your other side. Whatever side was which. All your beholders have been blind. But yeah, guys, the week before last, I had a massive scare. Not with me or my health, but a family member. And I don't want to get too much into it because family does watch this, and um, let's just say the week before last, I spent quite a bit of time at a hospital. And I was proudly taking this family member lunch. Yeah, it did suck. but it kind of opened my eyes. It's like, you need to, don't take your loved ones for granted. Don't, you know, just don't. Because you never know what can happen or when it can happen or why it can happen. I'm doing good, Chevy. I'm doing great. And you? Hello there, Albert. I've been doing good. Been doing great. Like I said, I had a massive scare with a family member the week before last, health related things going on. And then I had a slight fender bender last week. And Albert, tonight I wasn't all that great on order. There was a lot of no tip. And I figured I owed you guys a live. Come on here and talk, chop it up with you guys for a little while. Do things, because I have not done any videos. I have not done any lives. Life has gotten in the way a little bit. And yeah, than that. Now I have made appearance in others' lives. Not everything that I post on here. Oh, you guys, it is in my channel description somewhere in the links section. J Twist has a Discord. There's me, Mel, the Stardashians. We all hang out in there. We just talk it up. And so go in there. I think there's an invite link in there that does not expire. Um, but if somebody wants to drop my Discord link into the chat, well, maybe I can do it. If anybody wants to go into my Discord, let me see if I can let me put this on the mount. Let me get on the tablet. So if you all want to, get in and do the Discord, I'm usually in there. Where is my Discord? Dagnabbit, come on. Oh, Eric's still on my Discord. Hey, Tim. Ah! I'm going to copy this link. Let me pull my YouTube, see if I can pull my YouTube, the live up on the screen here. How's Tim doing today? Are you feeling better, man? Turn the volume down on this. So for anybody that wants to link to join, there you go. But be forewarned, there's a lot of sarcasm that goes on in there. Oh, I miss my turn sometimes, and I'll be like, oh crap, I just missed that turn. But then it ends up being I can just go like make another turn that's easier than the first turn. So sometimes missing a turn for me is great. The lagoons, he belongs in a lagoon. Yeah, there's a lot of uh, ragoons. Okay, well, I was fixing to say if you're taking him to the lagoons, I mean, hey, hey, cranberry juice will make you. That'll clean you out really quick. That's a system cleanser outer. Oh my gosh, Aaron. Rangoons, the crab rangoons from the Chinese place, Tim. Yeah, I decided to maybe get back in, or decided to get back into the YouTube realm and come say hi to everybody and show my face on the internet after a rough couple weeks. But I need to get back to making some videos. But you guys, I did post the Discord link to my Discord in the chat. Um, so y'all are more than welcome to go in there, and I'll just post it again for one more time for the people in the back. So for those that are not joined, y'all can have it. Actually, I'm gonna paste it, and I don't know how to pin it though. That's the problem. Tim, if you know how to do it, can you pin that link for me? Oh, you can't pin it. Okay. Let me look. Let me see if I can do it. I don't have 3 dots. Okay. Yeah. No. I goofed it. I took myself off the screen instead of on the screen. I damn sure did hit the wrong button. I sure did. I hit the wrong button. So, Aaron, if you're still here, I'm not going to say I made a wrong turn. I hit the wrong button. And that's not what she said. Yeah, I'm back. I'm back in all my glory. All because I tried to goof something up. Oh boy. There's some kids that walked out of here screaming, yelling, and using some foul language. Hallelujah. Yeah, hallelujah. J-Twist is back. Bigger and better than ever. Well, I don't know about better, but bigger probably. We gonna say hallelujah. What kind of people watching now? Nothing interesting yet. Maybe tomorrow. There might be something interesting tomorrow. But yeah, guys, I'm tired. Yeah, we did. We had fun. You, Womble, Angela. It was a fun time because it involved me. And we all know that. What was funny is I kind of photobombed other live streams. People were like, oh no, there's Jay's ass right there. There's Jay. There's Jay. It was because of you. My sarcasm brightened the party, guys. It did. My sarcasm brightens every day, I guess. Oh, that's too much of a glare. Okay, we're not going to take away that glare. Yeah, Mel, when I was talking about LED lights and how I'm in the car as opposed to incandescent bulbs, do you see how clear I show up? You know, that's because of the LED in the car. So when I was telling you about LEDs, you know, if you're in your vehicle at night or whatever, you know, it lights up bright. Because an incandescent bulb probably wouldn't lit me up like this. Maybe I need some stage makeup. You know. Then I would just look all kinds of rosy. But I'm not going to have a very, very long live tonight. I think I'm going to start getting back to them every week. I got to start cranking out some videos. I got to start doing some videos. I want to start doing, you know, and I still got shorts from Buc-ee's that I need to post, and I got to do that. I got to go in there and find them. I need a Dallas Cowboys uniform. No, I do not. Oh, guess what, guys? So we're going to be the Stardashians and I, the night Dallas plays, which is his team. You know, he likes the Cowgirls, the wannabe men. And I like the Green Bay Packers. Him and I are going to be doing a live stream on my channel the night of that game. And it might be a late night, and we're going to do a take every order challenge on DoorDash from the start to the finish of the game. It doesn't matter if it's $2 for 10 miles. We might be crying, cussing, and screaming at the end of it, but we're gonna have you guys along for the ride. But if Green Bay loses to Dallas, which I know is not going to happen, not in a million years, I have to wear a Dallas Cowboys hat for a week. If Green Bay wins, he has to wear a Green Bay Packers hat for an entire week. And I will be looking at your live streams, Eric. I will be looking at your live streams to make sure you got that sucker on too. What if you win both? What we're going to do is not for the faint of heart. I'm going to tell you. You might be ready to blow a gasket by the end of it. Or, well, I don't know. You might not make it through. You might not even make it through the first quarter of the game before you be ready to blow a gasket. 90 miles for $4. Here we come. I'm sorry, but I think that would make me cry on stream. Yeah. Oh, this is going to be fun and rich. Well, I don't know about rich. I don't know about all that, but no way, Jose what? My name is not Jose, though. That's the wrong kind of J. But yeah, guys, we're going to do a stream on my channel. It's going to be fun. I won't be able to look at the chat much because I'll have my tablet mounted to the other side of the car. I will be paying attention to orders and what have yous, and I'll probably be streaming the game through the phone while I'm doing it on the Sirius XM. Jasona? Nah, 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 no. The road. I don't know. Should we call it the road to hell? Because that's what it's going to feel like. Here, Erica. The Yellow Brick Road. Hey, I listened to that song a little bit ago. We're going to call it that stream ought to be called the Road to Hell. Yeah, yeah. Me and Eric kind of. Yep. Some Elton John there, Ma Dukes. Yeah, don't follow our road. And I'm going to tell you, you know, there is a YouTuber. He calls himself the dumbest automotive channel on YouTube. I may have to call myself the dumbest gig worker on YouTube because, yeah, it's going to hurt. You're full now? You're full now. I've always known that you were full of crap, though, Mel. The road to DoorDash hell. I don't know. I think we're going to be a couple of goons out there making Tony Hsiu happy that night. That is going to be a live stream I don't think you all will want to miss. Because I don't know who's going to cave first, me or Erica over there. Might pass each other on the road. No, I'm not going that far across the country. That's all the way east. That's like, what, for me, from here to where he's at in North Carolina? I don't know. How far is that? But I'm not going to do orders that far. Ed ain't going to do that. Not unless he comes through here to go to Dallas and start screaming at the Cowboys for making him do that. I could see that. Then he could probably pass me on the road. It is 14 hours and 39 minutes from where I'm at to where Mr. Cowboys fan is. You have a clown wig, nose, and tie? I'm not going to wear that. Oh, he wants it. Oh, God, Eric wants it. Yes, if you want to send that to Eric's way, he can be on my live stream wearing that shit. There you go. Because, I mean, the Dallas Cowboys are clowns enough, aren't they? No, Eric takes a beating and then he's like, I'm done, bro, I'm done, I'm done. That's Eric. He's like, bro, I'm done. I can't. No. Yeah, Eric, you may have to message Tim your mailing address. He may have to send you the clown suit. Because because the Dallas Cowboys gonna be looking like a bunch of clowns out there on the field, bro. I wonder, there's a sports store in my mall. I'm wondering if I can go get one of them cheesehead hats to wear for the live stream that night while I'm out delivering. I might do that. I might have the big like the cheese head hat on top of my head that night out delivering. You guys, you'll see it first on YouTube. So if Eric's gonna be out there in a clown wig and clown nose, Jay might be out there with the cheese head hat. I know there's a sports store in the mall in Tulsa. I may have to go look. Let's see if I can get that. What do you think, Eric? Should I do that? People be like, you look funny. Like, I always look funny. So I don't know if I can order one and get it sent to me fast enough. Yes, the wheels are turning in my halfway non-existent brain. When do they play? I know I think it's the 28th. Let me look up the schedule. They're playing September the 28th at 7:20 p.m. Central Time. That's when they play. But I don't have Amazon Prime or anything or anywhere to get that delivered to, so. But I would like to get that cheesehead hat. I will be looking for one. So Eric, we need to figure out what time we're going to start the live stream that night. We'll talk about that tomorrow. Because I want to be online when the game starts. I don't know yet. We'll talk about that tomorrow. The game is September the 28th at 7:20 p.m. Central Time. Well, I know I don't need Prime to use Amazon, but even at that, I wouldn't have nowhere to send that to. Yeah, I want the cheesehead hat, guys. I will wear that. I will go do deliveries. I will walk into restaurants with that on my head. You know, what's funny, Tim, is I've thought about that, but my mom has tried to order things on Amazon and it doesn't go to their house. It's something weird with the address. I don't know. And other places that I've lived, she's had stuff sent to me for me to take to her. It's a whole debacle. You know what? Maybe I could send it there. I could send that to his house. Okay. Yeah, I'll have to tell him I'm going to have to order something and get it sent to his house. I need to look up and see what the price is on one of those. Oh, your assignment's done and you're headed home? Hey, I don't know if you heard me, Angela, but that night of the Green Bay Packers and Dallas game, we are going to be, and Eric's going to be doing a live together, and I'm going to be out delivering food with the cheese-headed hat. Literally. Not a great selection on Amazon. I'm going to have to find one somewhere. But yeah, I'm going to have this big ass slice of cheese on my head. Because I am a loud and proud Green Bay Packers fan. There's talks that he's going to do something like that for his content, for his channel at another time. We're not going to discuss that yet. Let the mac and cheese roll. You know, and I may be able to order on something on Amazon and get it sent to Katie's house too. Never thought of that. What's the solution for the cheesehead, Tim? Spill the beans. Speaking of beans, I'm probably never allowed to eat beans again while I'm near Mel. And that's going to end that discussion. The Cowgirl pom-poms and the cheesehead make cheese puffs. Mel's like, for the love of God, no. Oh, Lord, Mel. I'm waiting to hear Tim's, waiting to hear Tim's idea. But you guys, I really want that to be a fun stream. Check Walmart.com if I can find one and have it shipped right to your local Walmart and pick it up. So they have the Cheesehead hats on Walmart.com? Well, I got the Walmart app, dude. Yeah, I got that. I have actually ordered groceries on there before, back when I had the dreaded extensive flu and had to order groceries, and a buddy of mine went and picked them up and brought them to my door. But yeah, I'm gonna literally be out delivering with a Cheesehead hat on my head, because I am loud and proud Green Bay. And poor Eric over there, he's gonna have to suffer because he's a Cowboys fan. Unfortunately, he don't know what good teams are. I'm waiting for him to come back and say, "Stop talking trash, Jay. Stop talking trash." No, Jay. You guys, that's going to be a cool stream. It really is. And like I said, if my team loses, which I don't think they will, I will have to wear an actual Dallas Cowboys hat for an entire week. If my team loses to Dallas. Now, if Dallas loses to my team, Eric has to wear a Green Bay hat for a week. Yeah, it'll be like a tailgating party on live on YouTube without the setup. Okay. Why don't you message me that link, and I'll open it up and get it. No, my horn is not going to blow. I won't eat beans. Yeah, just send me that link in a message, Tim, and I will visit that, because I'll have to get that here kind of soon. People are going to look at me weird when I walk into restaurants to pick up food, and they're going to be like, "What the hell is that on your head?" It's a big block of cheese. Okay. Thank you, Tim. See, Tim is another person that does all my dirty work in the background, looking stuff up, because that's just what he does best. The parking lot lizards blew their horn. But yeah, just think of all the looks I'm going to get when I walk into these restaurants with a big block of cheese on my head. See, the things that us YouTubers or wannabe YouTubers, whether we're major YouTubers, not major, or just scum of the earth like me, the things that we do or come up with for content, cheese curds. But it's going to be let the games begin, guys, because that's going to be a fun thing. We will be talking football. We'll be talking the scores. We'll be delivering food. We will be going home and crying in agony that night. Well, I may not be. I wouldn't mind taking some shitty orders if my team wins and be like, hey, I did it for my team, guys. You know, I did it for them. Eric, though, on the other hand, may be crying in agony because not only is he taking shitty orders, but he's going to rethink his thoughts on liking a shitty team. Truth hurts, don't it? Watch me talk all this smack. No, I'm not going to cry. I'm dang sure not going to cry. I'm going to come out on top of something for something. But I think it's going to be amazing. Well, not amazing, but it's going to be soul breaking to take every DoorDash order and that time frame of the game. And hey, that's good sportsmanship, though. We are out here repping our teams. And it's going to be the battle of the buds right there because, like I said, I like Green Bay. He likes Dallas. We're playing each other. So we're going to stream together. And I think it's going to be amazing. It's going to be fun. That I'm going to give it. It's going to be fun. Whether I'm mentally prepared to take all garbage or not, that's a different story. But hey, you know, content sells, guys. That's what it does. That's going to be upcoming for the 28th of September. No poor sportsmanship? Nah, not me. Doesn't come out of me. You know, and I also like my second favorite team is the Kansas City Chiefs. I liked them before it turned into a whole Taylor Swift concert. Don't even get me started with that. You like my blue shirt? Yeah, I've wore it. I've got a red one. I've got a black one. I've got a white one. Well, you guys, I've only got a few more minutes left of this stream. Probably I'm going till 9 o'clock and then I'm gonna cut it. Y'all got anything y'all want to talk about? Say, do. Thank you, Chiefs, minus the Taylor Swift. Yeah. Like I said, I liked them well before it ever turned into a Taylor Swift shit show. And it was funny because I was, you know, Super Bowls, I've been kind of going and watching with my dad, and I'd sit there and tell him, I'm like, you know, Kansas City was in the past 3, and I'm like, Dad, I just hope to God that this does not turn into some Taylor Swift, you know, sing-along. He goes, I hope not either. Yeah, we're not talking about that on air. But, yeah. Yeah, that's what we got going on. I know, Mel. I gotta give you hell. I do that every day. Airplane flying above. Like Charlie. Squirrel moment. Squirrel moment. It is still hot as all Dickens out here, guys. I'm ready for some crisper, cooler weather. I'm ready for a lot of things. I'm ready for some football streams. I'm ready for, and another thing, because we got to talking about bucket lists today, and there's a lot of stuff that I want to do in this lifetime. Yeah, that's nicer there than it is here. It's like hot and humid, sticky here. But, I talked about wanting to go on an Alaskan cruise. I've never been on a cruise. I've never been to Alaska. I would like to do both of those things probably together. I have always wanted to go catch a Green Bay game at Lambeau. I have always wanted to go to Lambeau and go see a Green Bay game. I got a buddy that lives in Wisconsin. I have not got to see him in several years, and I think that would be nice to be able to make a trip like that sometime, spend time with my friend, and go to a game. So, I got a lot of things that I want to do in this lifetime that I would love to fulfill some of these dreams. Maybe not all of them, but guys, I'm 41 years old. It's time for me to live a little something, do something. Get out there and explore things I've never explored. And there's some things that I want to go explore that I want to bring you guys along to do with. I have never been to a NASCAR race either, and I would love to go to one of those. I would love for me and my dad to be able to go down to Texas together and go to a NASCAR race down there in Justin, Texas, at the Texas Motor Speedway. And I wouldn't mind going to Bristol in Tennessee. So I may get with my dad one of these years, because my time with him's going to be short too. I mean, it's like I want to do things just while my dad's still physically able to get out and go do things. I would talk to him. I want to go to a NASCAR race either in Texas or go out to Bristol, Tennessee. That'd be fun. Yeah, I need to talk to the old man and be like, I've always wanted to go to Daytona, but tickets for that? Shoot, you got to almost take out a second mortgage on a home just to go to something like that in Daytona. Oh, see stuff internationally? I don't fly, so international for me is out of the question. If I can't drive there, I don't belong there. That's my motto. If I cannot get in the car and get there on my four wheels, I don't have no business being there. I don't fly. I've flown a couple times in my life. When my dad's aunt passed away, we flew out to California. And then when my grandma passed away, me and my dad flew out to California. But seeing all the horrendous stories now with planes, I would rather just take my chances on the ground. Oh, boats are fun. I'm not opposed to a cruise. But like going places like Italy and France and things like that that you can't get to outside of a plane, I have no interest in. I can drive to Canada, I can drive to Alaska. I can drive to Mexico, but I don't really want to do that. I don't want to go to Mexico and drink the water. You know, my mom and dad, like a long time ago, I was younger. Um, they went on a Mexican cruise, and I think they went to Acapulco and stuff. And um, you know, my mom sent like postcards or something from Acapulco, and that was a beautiful place down there. Italy, you need a Vespa. Yeah, anywhere that requires air travel, no. I can get there by boat, car. Oh yeah, Tim. They always just say when you go to Mexico, don't drink the water. Take your own bottled water. That's what I've heard. I've never been there, so I don't know. Stayed at a resort and still got sick from the water? Oh boy. So I guess it's best to take your own non-frou-frou water. Your generic store brand water. Yeah, that was a conversation in Discord today. Bomb City Dashing was in there. She said she got to go shopping for somebody's frou-frou water. I'm like, yeah. I was like, it all comes from the same faucet. And then Mel's like, yeah, they just take that water and slap different labels on it and call it something else. That's like stick a feather in your cap and call it macaroni. But anyways, guys, I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to hop back over into my Discord. I'm going to chat with some folks for a little while. I'm going to go home. So, peace, love, and bacon grease, everybody. I'm going to hop on off here. Same for any product. Yeah, really. Now there are things that I like name brand. I'm not gonna lie, but most of it I can deal without. Like for me, macaroni and cheese. Yeah, the Kraft macaroni and cheese or the Velveeta shells. I mean, those are name brand. Those are the two macaroni and cheeses that I could never eat the store brand ones. Those tasted like stale, I don't know, whatever. Yeah, peace, love, and bacon grease. Yeah, I'm still in that line from Tim. Yeah. That's okay. They're out there to steal. So are my lines when y'all want to steal them. I've got some people that steal some of my lines. It's all good. It's all good in this hood, guys. But normally, Tim, you go, peace. brisket sandwich at Sugar Fire there, barbecue there in St. Louis. Yeah. Oh, you'll be live tomorrow, Ange? Okay, I'll turn you on while I'm probably on Discord with Mel. If I was hooking, I'd have to give refunds. Okay, Mel, hush. Okay, so then it is not totally completely your line then. Sugar Fire thought of it before you did. So it is open to use. It's free use. And I'm sure somebody thought of that line before Sugar Fire. I'm sure somebody's ancestors thought of that line many millions of years ago. Because bacon's been around for umpteen millions of years. Ah, yeah, I remembered you saying chicken grease. That's why I said bacon grease. But I love bacon, so that's why I say that. I'm a bacon connoisseur. I am a bacon connoisseur. But anyways, guys, I'm out. I'm outies. I'm gonna hop back over in Discord for a little while. See y'all later. Love y'all. And stay tuned because I got things coming out. Peace out, guys. See y'all later. If I can figure out how to turn it off.